Great Western Railway, and I'm here to take you on a quick tour of the new Intercity Express train, the Class 802, if you're a train geek out there. And these are the new trains that we've bought specifically to serve the market in Devon and Cornwall, and will be running very, very soon on the line. Now, we're here in the cab of the 802. This is the front of the train as we're going to leave Penzance Station a little bit later today, and almost instantaneously you can see how modern this new train looks. It is far and away much more modern, much more spacious, and much more technically advanced than the high-speed trains that we're running at the moment. Now, these will run in two modes. They will run in diesel mode for the most part of the journey out of Devon, out of Cornwall, up to Newbury. And then from Newbury, the wires will take over. Network Rail has been looking at delivering electric power by those wires for some time, which is why some of you may have been delayed or diverted on services recently while Network Rail does that work. But that's really important, because it's that work that will allow us from later next year to deliver 14-15 minute time savings on each of these journeys. So come on through here. This is a working train, by the way. Oh yeah, guys. Sorry. Hi, no this worries. Is the kitchen. A kitchen on board every single one. If you squeeze through, there we go. Kitchen on every single one of the Intercity Express trains, so they can all serve hot and cold food. And I've got to work out how to get out of this, so I'm going to ask my colleague over here to
There's
help.
a button next to it.
There's a button. There we go. Perfect.
Hi.
Thank you. Choo choo. We come on through straight into first class. The interiors are slightly different, but immediately we've got more space above the seats for luggage. We've got more space underneath the seats and between the seats, and that's because we know how important luggage space is, particularly on this area of the network and at this time of the year. You've got lots of people coming down to holiday here. This is first class. We've got two of these sets of carriages, and we will take you through swiftly. There we go. First class toilet. Now, what you'll notice is that there is power throughout this train. If you mind, you just head once you come through, and we'll take you through here so you can really see what's going on. And in first class, you get a full power socket and free Wi-Fi at each of your seats with a USB port, so that you can get on with a little bit of work. It's sort of tucked around the back of the seats there. And if you keep coming through, we take a look into standard class. Now, in standard class, there are around 100 seats on each of the carriages. That's around a quarter more than we've got on our current high-speed trains at the moment. And so you'll see that instantaneous improvement from a capacity perspective before we introduce new timetables next year, which will also help us improve the number of trains that we can run, so they will be more frequent throughout the day, and we'll be able to get that speed up at around that time as well. So if you come all the way through, this is half a carriage. Again, power at each of those seats. What you can't see is the Wi-Fi that's also free in standard. Reservation systems, digital reservations, so really clear. One of the frustrations we know passengers have on our current trains is that we're reliant on paper ticketed systems. Now, these will work with both systems, and you can have a look instantaneously as you get on a carriage which seats are free, which are taken, and make sure you get comfortable nice and quickly. And I will just take you through to the first full one. We say hi to Al, who's looking after us today. Hello everybody, we're just doing a bit of a Facebook Live for the lovely people at Pirate FM. Give them all a wave. Cheers. Smile. Sorry guys. It's alright. I sprung that one on you. Okay. Again, toilets. And if you come here, you just get a real sense of the size and the space available from a standard class perspective. Each of these seats has about 2 inches of extra legroom compared to a high-speed train. And of course, because they're brand new, these trains are more reliable than the trains they replace at the moment. And we're still getting to grips with the new trains. They've never been run anywhere else before, but at the moment they're running around 30% longer than the high-speed trains before we have what we call a technical incident. That's an incident that causes a delay of around 2 minutes or so. And when there is a problem with these trains, they tend to get up back and running quite quickly. So we're there. Here is the new Intercity Express train. Someone's asking me to do choo-choo, which of course these trains do not do because they don't run on steam, but I'm quite happy to be going for a laugh. Choo-choo!